Hello, welcome back to Monster Train. This episode, much like Retropolis for today, is being recorded at late at night due to some stream issues. You'll forgive me, this is probably going to be an episode full of misplays, but it is 3 a.m. and I have nothing better to do with the next hour of my life, so I may as well get her in here. The stream was strange because I had internet troubles I talked about in Retropolis, you know. If you want to hear this series is just me playing the game, right? Very focused, very try hard. If you want to hear me just ramble about some bullshit, like I just spent 30 minutes talking about, not 30 minutes, more like 5 minutes talking about music, go watch Retropolis. This game does require a bit more of my focus and a lot more decision making. There's less downtime, etc., etc. Anyway, we're starting out at Hellhorned today. Every single run on the stream last night, or today, oh god, was all melting. I'm hoping for any secondary that isn't melting. That's all I'm hoping for here. Excellent. Hellhorned Stygian, we get an Impish Scholar, we get a Vent, we get an Energy Siphon, Seraph the Diligent. Let's get it. This start is probably going to be weak. I love Railhammer. This is a killer card. But man, Iron Drop Cage, when we have Hellhorned in the deck, we can pick up Ascend with this, and it's crazy, right? Think about that. If we just hold over and Ascend, we get to knock someone up. Yeah, let's do this. Don't knock someone up. If I can get Hidden Passage, this is nuts, right? Because we can just send, like, we can just feed my Hellhorn Prince really easily. Plus 4 attack. It is going to make this a 645. I think we can take this. Because I have enough. It's all damage spells, right? This is Hellhorn Stygian, it's all damage spells. I honestly think that Stygian is a better clan to learn the game with than Hellhorn. Or not Hellhorn, than Awoken. I think Hellhorn is a good clan to learn the game with, and I also think that Stygian is a better clan than Awoken. Because Awoken's super niche and weird, and Stygian you just hit. Or like you just have a bunch of supporting spells. Cool. Ah. Okay, we'll hit another torch. We can just, we'll farm a Slay on every round because of that unit spawn, and that's really good. Oh, cool. Yeah, Monster Train's been going really well, though. Thank you for the support on these videos. I did upload my first stream highlight over to the YouTube. It is a pretty fun run. I would say check it out, but I am a little biased, so I will leave that up to yourself. You make the decision for yourself. I don't control you. However, if you do watch it, you know. Hell yeah, brother. We got another train steward in here? Oh god, I'm out of train stewards. Oh no. What have I done? Well, that's a really silly way to lose? I don't lose, but that's a really silly way to take this damage here. I accidentally played all my train stewards, and I just took 15 for it. Interesting. I've never had that happen before. That's crazy. I've never had that happen to me before. Okay. Slay Prince, he's okay. He doesn't really need any of this. I'll take Fortify for him. And then we have the spell weakness, so picking up a Helical Crystallis is cool. And hey, Lodestone Totem. There's like no world where you don't take this totem. I'm pretty sure even if you have no other options, like nothing else, right? You can still take that and just throw it top floor and it's cool. You give me a large stone, cool. You give me 2 sirens, less cool. Someone told me they think that the Rage Siren is really good, so I kind of want to give her a chance, right? If I throw a large stone, put a totem on her floor, but nah, no way, right? I don't think so. I can see it. I can almost see it. I can almost see it, especially with these energy siphons. I don't know. We have a lot of incant triggers. So let's just go through the hypothetical here, right? Let's say we cast 13 spells in a combat on her floor. She's going to get a total of 26 extra damage off of that. That is terrible. You are awful. I'm gonna enlarge the lodestone here. It's not great, but I need to do something like this, and this totem can essentially just fill in as my second combat tank, especially if we go against... Excuse me one second. Here we go. High Priest of the Light. A classic situation to find ourselves in. High Priest of the Light with a unit that does not do well against High Priest of the Light. However, this totem will solo him, basically. I mean, this totem is a 0-1 usually, so if this totem kills him, it's a pretty good, like, yeah, he'll die to basically anything you play on him. If it has large stone. Missing that guy sucks. Hope we get some Ascension cards. I picked this drop cage, and I really hope that it pans out. Hope that it drops out? I don't know about that one. Thank you, Lodestone Totem. Very cool. And we get a Fortify in here. Playing spells in this guy is no longer a problem. He's just going to end up losing spell weakness. Or losing armor thanks to Incant. This is a fine fight. We'll come out of this, no big deal. Yeah, absolutely no problems here, I imagine. Doesn't matter. From this position, yeah, the Lodestone Totem will just kill you. And we can also sap him down to 0 attack. Cool. Good combat. Give me a Hidden Passage, please. Excellent. Very, very nice. Skip that. It is Seraph the Diligent, keep that in mind. If I can hold that over though, like that's pretty sweet. I've been told that I might be undervaluing Iron Drop Cage, so this is its chance to really shine for me here. I can't afford the holdover here, unfortunately. Purge a spell, right? We talked about this last time. Throwing him a spell seems to be better typically. Even if you just send him like a garbage spell that you don't care about, right? It comes back and sometimes it just gives you money. The downside is if it comes back with like, add a copy of this card to your discard pile. I'm gonna throw this on the Fortify. So that no matter what, unless it's the reserve option, it's bad on Fortify, right? But 2 of 3. More Fortifies in the deck? Sure. Right, I can upgrade it with like double stack or something like that. Yeah, something like that. But we'll see. I'm looking for holdover onto Hidden Passage as well. If we can get that, we can do some fun stuff. I believe like a strong strategy I've been hinted at here is just like hold over Ascend and just spam it on the external boss and it just goes insane. This is Plating Seal. This is not double barrel, but I can play second floor if I want to. I do not want to. I want more time. Having Slay on the top 4 gives me more time to plan out the first kill, and the first kill is the most important one. But with this large stone totem, it's pretty good anyway, right? It's 45, so I don't even have to plan it that much, realistically. As long as you're between 21 and 45, it's okay. That's less good. Okay, it's time to learn something. I've wondered about this for a while. It's time to take the plunge. If I ascend this bomb, it'll get dazed and it will not do damage to my pyre, right? Yes, correct. Excellent. Very glad that worked out. I would have felt very silly if it did not. Look at that, though. So there you go. Confirmed now. If I took 10 damage for that, it's fine. Because even in the worst case, at least we learned something there. Oh, I incanted that guy. Whoops. And take you down to 2 damage instead of 3. Nice, nice. If we could get double incant here, also this sap totem will just like solo this run, I'm pretty sure. If you can play enough spells with it, it'll go insane. Good time for a Helical Crystallis. Actually, is it a good time for a Helical Crystallis? No, it's not. It's actually a better time to triple Frozen Lance here. Because then we get both of them. Another good thing to pick up here would be that relic from the event where you get the... Where do you put it? Where you get the extra... Why can't I do words right now? The healing every time a unit dies to your pyre. That is what I'm trying to say. With Drop Cage and the Sap Totem, right, we can kind of farm that a little bit. I think it's taken 2 damage over the course of this fight. Total. Alright. 75 damage Hellhorned Prince, this should be plenty. Oh, it's not plenty. Well, well, well. Look who's getting sapped into submission here, Buster. A little concerning, but I was able to play pretty greedy here because of the large stone sap totem. I was able to take this with confidence, right? Siren Song, excellent. This kills everything. Siren Song with Iron Drop Cage kills everything, period. Titan Sentry, yeah, that's good. Goes backline for you, softens up some heavies, hopefully get the Hornbreaker Prince started. And finally, I think we want draw. I don't think I want space, right? Space would let me get another 2 space unit into the floor with Hornbreaker Prince and the totem. I think we want draw. This is a run that feels okay otherwise. I am concerned that Hornbreaker Prince is not going to scale quick enough. However, he should do fine. We'll need something else, right? Right now, it's a mix of things. We have the shark who's hopefully about to get endless. That's another large stone. I mean, if I throw in a large stone, it's similar. Something to keep in mind is that against Seraph the Diligent, the shark does not kill those on his own, so I will want to pick up a sweeper at some point, just to clean him up so I'm not taking curses. He'll do 9 frostbite to them, which is fine, but it's not 10. You're full up. I gave you +5/+10? That's too bad. Large stone. I mean, large stoning him is fine, I think, actually. It's interesting. Is it fine? If I just large stone and +25, he has 100 health. That's enough health for him to tank everything. And just, like, kill all the backline. That's fine with me. I'll pick him up with 25 later. Pick Slay +20. And we're good to go. I need some spell upgrades, and we need some ways to deal with some heavies. Like right now our biggest question mark is double heavy combats. Any double heavy is going to cause us great trouble. We're going to take some damage from double heavies for sure. But other than that, we are a-okay. When I get the totem, it's fine. That first kill is also very crucial on Hornbreaker Prince, and gets a lot harder to do once we get into the next section of the game. 70, you're under 70. Oh, but if I kill you, you're not. If I kill this thing, it's not under 70 anymore. I think it's better to just play it like this. This way, I get the. I miss one slay trigger, but for that I get the money, and I think that's got to be worth it overall. Right, and something I was thinking we can do. Right, we can do this. Send him up here with the drop cage. He's going to be dazed. He's not even going to get a swing in. Very cool. If I can hold that over, it's actually so nuts, right? Because imagine if I'm just like splitting this thing up, for example. Like if I'm splitting Clip Defender here, it's crazy. That would be really nice if I was able to split the Clip Defender so that this didn't scare me so much. But it's okay. Even in our worst case here, we're not going to take a ton of damage. And there's a lot of draws that stop this from hurting me. Helical Crystal, there's 3 exactly, right? We didn't hit any of them. Although even with, actually this is fine too, isn't it? It actually is fine. Look at that. And it doesn't kill him, but the sap, right? Oh, he's got 4 sap, he's gonna go up, he's gonna die. Very cool. This is a really neat run. I like this run a lot. Now I have put myself into a really bad position against Pyrolite Master. AKA Mr. Party Boy himself. Because I set up top 4. I think it's good to set up top 4, but also this is going to be a little scary. I think that if I ascend him here, he doesn't trigger, right? He doesn't get his trigger in. And he'll be dazed for 3 rounds. Yeah, that's sweet. He doesn't get to resolve, and he's dazed for 3 rounds. So there's a little trick for you as well. If you're set up top 4 like this, just ascend him so that he doesn't get to resolve on the 2nd floor. Same thing happens if he has haste. If he spawns in the hasted combat. Spike of the Hellhorned, 2x rage, 2x armor. This is 6 rage, 6 armor. That's not very good. I don't think any of these are very good here. And we don't have any way to discard that, so it's no good. I've been very conservative with my card picks lately for some reason. Show me something good. Oh yeah, gain armor 20, gain 25 gold. If I let him hold it, he makes it gain 35 gold, but it'll be not until next turn. I'll take it now. Because this way we'll be getting that 25 gold a little sooner. I think the 25 gold now instead of 35 gold down the line is a little better. We want holdover, please. That's remove consume. You fools. Firestone housing and concussive coals. Concussive coals actively hurts me. Firestone housing lets me buff this lodestone totem more. I don't know about Firestone housing here. I think I want to skip this because I have something I want to do with this money. I want to reroll this and look for holdover. Yeah. I think that was a good play. Now there's a lot of things that I could hold over here. Like if I actually hold over Siren Song, we could just like, except for the bosses, right? We could just kill everything with this. But that's bad because then my man Hornbreaker Prince doesn't get to do it. And that's not good. So we hold over onto Ascend. And now it's going to be kind of fun. So the big problem now is I need to make sure I have enough spells to burn against Diligent Seraph. Very glad that I took my armor back because, oh god. We have sap for this though, so it's not that bad. Sycophants, there's a lot of worlds where this does no damage to me. Oh, sorry, I keep bumping my desk a little bit. There's a lot of worlds where these Sycophants do nothing to me. If I draw like 2 spells plus a lodestone totem, we draw Vent, and they'll farm me a little extra money, or a little extra slay, I mean. Cool. Yeah, okay. Titan Sentry's going down here, of course. Now, it's interesting, I want to leave some of these alive. However, by leaving some of these alive, they're gonna get some damage in on me here, but getting that first slay is probably more important. They're gonna hit me for 4, which is fine. I think I could have taken 0 there by venting, obviously, but I think getting that first slay is really important. The first slay is very, very crucial to your game plan, I find. Fortune. And because of Sap Totem, we're so much less susceptible to just losing if the enemy has Sweep. Like, it's crazy how less bad it is. And we cycle through this deck really fast. All in all, very, very happy with where we're at with this one right now. I must say. You're dying exactly. We can just send you up like that, right? And then you won't do anything. And... yeah. Hot Shark down here, holding it down. Being hot, being a shark. A solid start to this run. This isn't a run that wins right now, right? There's a lot of things we need to add to this in order to find ourselves winning this. But as it sits, this run's fine. This run has potential to go very strong. But there's only one question left, right? How do I beat the heavies? How do I ever stop heavies? Did I stop? Oh, I need to make sure I'm playing Hidden Passage every turn. That's what I'm forgetting to do here. Because Hidden Passage every turn is actually important. I think I can, if I have nothing better to do, I can just play it on one of my own units. That's what I'm missing here. I'm like, what's going wrong? Why am I not... am I missing something? And the answer is, yeah, I sure am. The Scholar is still not golded, and he's probably not going to get golded from this one because I'm probably going to remove him. There's no reason for you to be here. I mean, I guess you can go eat one of this guy's lifesteals for me. Let's see if I fucked up this run or not. We'll Frozen Lance him and then another vent. Nah, it's fine. He only does a total of 9 damage. Cool, cool. You're gonna want multi-strike, right? If he gets multi-strike on like 100% on this one being a W. Could take Imp in a box. Is this good? No. What would I even do with this? And then Preserve is good. Good card just to freeze an important card like Siren Song. Also a good card just to take 1 hit off of the Seraph the Diligent fight for me. I could take space from Fel and then we could try 2 Sap Totems. That could be kind of nuts, right? That kind of sounds good. Could also go for a trinket and see if we find anything good there. Let's look at the deck. What am I looking for? I want to leave in a bunch of these spells just to like tank Seraph Consumes. I want to make some of them cost 0. Duplicating the Sap Totem is actually, I think, a play to beat the boss, but it's never a play to kill the heavies. What's our play to kill the heavies? How am I ever going to do 190 damage to a heavy? I mean, I think I'm going to do it by duping Helical Crystallis, honestly. And like, I'm probably going to remove Scholar and... I mean, we're getting down to it now. What else can go from this deck? I'm going to go this way. I'm going to remove the Impish Scholar. You have no point in being here. And I'm not going to carry you through this run. I think you're bad. You'll get that gold when you earn it. And I think we're going to go ahead and remove a Torch. And then we will Hellvent Crystallis. We're staying at the same number of spells while changing the Torch into a better spell for hopefully softening up some heavies. And yeah, taking energy and getting a One-Horn's Tome would be a way to win. I will just pick One-Horn's Tome and aim to like make it playable myself somehow. This is gonna hurt. We'll see. I need to hit Shark on this turn, which I think I'm almost guaranteed to have happen. I think it would be very unbelievable if this was not the Shark turn. But we're basically just gonna like Hidden Passage Fell every round. Oh, she doesn't get dazed from that. Really? Huh. Well, that sucks. Never mind, I guess I'm not going to be doing that, huh? I guess I'm going to have a very different plan then. Okay, so if I Hidden Passage you here, you do not daze. Okay, so Drop Cage does not work on bosses outside of when they are actually on your train. We now know this. I will never have this question again. And it sucks, like that's terrible. That's really bad. That makes this feel a lot worse to me. That's too bad. Alright, I guess one of the things we can do to help with heavies is split them. Like this, for example. Right, that guy got dazed. But I can help the heavies be less bad by splitting them up. And I mean, we may as well get some sap going. And like I'll just, yeah, so when there's 2 heavies, I will just make there be 1 heavy instead. Like this. Now, does this work next round? No. But on this round it works. Ultimate Penance. Fine. And we're farming pretty well. If I could... Why do I have 22 cards right now? Have I really taken that many curses? What's going on here? I've only taken 1. I guess it's just that none of the cards in this deck actually consume, huh? That seems to be the issue here. If I ascend you... Nah, there's no reason to. If I ascend you, you're gonna go up at 2 days, you're gonna hit me. He's gonna take 38 and 37, which comes to be 75, which is not quite enough. However, now it is. If I Hidden Passage this guy, I will take 0 from him. Let's see if I did my math right there. I sure did. How about that? Oh, foul. Now they're just coming up one at a time here. Looking all right. My Shark is gonna come out of this combat at, you know, 1 health total, so cutting a little close there. Hey, let's see if I can actually do this. You sure can. That's good to know. That's a nice little trick for when I don't want to, like when I want to play it, but it can't. For whatever reason. Did I make the wrong choice? Yes. And I'm going to Hidden Passage Fell just to get that 3 dazed in there. Hit her with a little Crystallis action as well. And she's got 8 sap on her. I think we'll come out of this one A-okay here. I think this should just be enough. Ah, you know, a little closer than I expected, to be honest with you. I did not realize I would be getting hit here. The power of sap is limited. We're going to need to either A, apply a lot of sap to Seraph, or B, I don't know what. I'm gonna take one Horned Stone, like I said, and I'm gonna take Fell's Remorse, 100%. Okay, that's our path, and now I just need to hit a magic shop, which there should be one here. Yeah, okay. That was probably the fastest I've ever picked a one Horned Stone in my life. And we give it a little double stack. I wonder if you double stack the armor card there, if it gives you 40 gold. Think it works that way? It probably doesn't work that way, right? Permafrost on Siren Song. Making Hidden Passage cost 0 is going to add a lot for the deck. And then throw a 20 on this core torch. That was good. I picked that one Horned Stone so fast. Consumable Space Prism would not be bad. I think I will take the sap here. That's good. A little healing on our sap totem will be nice. A little sap for our sap, if you will. This is a pretty fast run overall. Although, realistically, these runs could take me about 30 minutes, but a lot of these episodes are 2 runs. Okay. What are we against here? Purifiers. This is a good look at how we'll do against Seraph, actually. I never picked up a sweep unit, unfortunately, so I will be taking a lot of curses overall. Unless yeah, because they're not going to take a ton here. But hopefully it's okay. We will see. Alright, Lodestone Totem hits the field here. Or just Energy Siphon Crystallis, you just die. Yeah, that's a strong combo. And I guess I'll preserve a Frozen Lance. No, there's no reason for me to preserve this Frozen Lance. I often forget this card has Permafrost. The situation we're in is basically just if I take some Self-Mutilation, I take some Self-Mutilation, right? There are cards that are more important than the Self-Mutilation. And if I have one of them, we'll just take it, and it's fine. Yeah, I can just Siren Song. Yeah, I'll probably Siren Song the next one. Right, but minimize the damage taken, and then... yeah, just chill. Right, I don't know if this even has a double heavy fight. I guess I should have dropped him to 0, but it actually makes no difference, come to think of it. I think that this combat is just like this forever. Right, so basically this is the card I was thinking of when I said there's something more important than the Self-Mutilation, right? That right there, Totem. Or Tome, rather. Because now we're just going to farm like crazy. He's just going to start, he's going to kill everything. He's going to absolutely kill everything. So the next thing I would like to do is just make it so that I can play a lot of spells every round. However, I can do that optimally. I did steal a kill from him here, but also more important than him scaling crazy damage output is him scaling a little better on the survivability front with his Lodestone Totem in front. Because it's a little scary. Like this thing, we're very much on the razor's edge here, no doubt about it. My Lodestone Totem is like 50 health. My front line is 50 health right now. I'm gonna ascend the boss so he doesn't get anything for free here. And we're gonna Siren Song to make sure this is full health. And armor. Nice. Little 200 damage burst there. And he's coming up at 6 health with 2 dazed. He's not even gonna get a hit in. Yeah. Just really add insult to injury there. So, do we win this right now? I do not think so. It's tough because of... hey, that kind of helps. It's tough because of Seraph, right? I think this run does not beat Seraph right now. Maybe we can get it there. Like maybe I take some imps to buffer hits? I don't know. Frenzied Swarm. This is a better card to have holdover now. Now that I know, I mean I didn't have it of course, so I couldn't really do that, but my plan was kind of on the Dazing Seraph with the Hidden Passage drop cage play, and it did not pan out for me for whatever reason. We have a duplicate here? There is a duplicate here. So if I get my Hornbreaker Prince to 5 multi-strikes and he can farm up to 300 attack, which is reasonable. 300 attack is reasonable. That's 5 kills. That's going to mean that he kills Seraph in 3 rounds. That's the play, because that's going to be 300 times 5. That is the play. We're going to removal... maybe nothing. Yeah, I can maybe find Endless for the Shark, by the way. That's kind of good. Trinkets, what do you got? Apply Frozen to a random card in hand, 5 armor, or draw 2. Interesting. Interesting. I can buy Icicle Fractures and Endless. I think I can... Endless puts me at 240 spending, so I could buy Scorched Steel, but that is not value. Alright, I had a sneeze. I might have another one, I can't quite tell. I think we're okay. So, the decision we make here determines the run. I think Icicle Fracture, Endless, duplicate the Tome, remove nothing. Although, to be fair, the entire deck is spells. It is, when you get right down to it, we play Hornbreaker Prince, Totem, and Titan Sentry. It's 20 unconsumable spells, or non-consumable spells. I think we might be okay to remove some stuff, especially if I'm like replacing it with things like One Horn's Tome. I think it's fine to remove like this torch and this Frozen Lance, not that one. I think it's okay. I'm cautious about it, and we're gonna throw Endless onto the Shark, and we're gonna go ahead and we're gonna go to the Trinket Merchant. We're gonna grab Frozen. And it's gonna be close. It's gonna be very close, I think. Power Drain Emblem. Let's do it, Seraph. It's gonna be interesting. Yeah, Shark does just come. He comes like just short of killing the Purifier for you. I don't have to burn a card here. I think I will burn a card here, though. Like, burning this Energy Siphon is a net positive for the run. And that gets frozen. Excellent. I guess I could have... I mean, this is fine. So we're essentially at 3 energy and 5 card draw, right? These Purifiers, more or less, are going to negate my draw, but also not really, because I can just ignore it. Like that. Take the damage. It's no big deal. Frozen Lance gets frozen. How fitting. Thank God I put Endless on this Shark, by the way. I did not account for those 15 attack, 3 health boys, and they would have ruined me. I mean, they're going to ruin me, but not quite so bad as they may have. Is there any way I can trigger your revenge? No. Interesting. Okay. I'm gonna torch here, and I am just going to start hidden passaging up free kills. Like that. And you just play these Frozen Lances to lower the damage taken. Throw in the sap. Do I want to freeze the vent? Throw in the sap. I guess, yeah, actually, I do. Shark dies, the only thing that gets through is Will Wings. I actually think we have this. This is a very minimalist deck. I've done very little overall. Like, in terms of relics, in terms of cards added, we've done very, very few things to this deck. And yet, it looks pretty clean, I must say. Do I want to consume that? No, I want to consume this. Absolutely want to consume this. Frozen Lance, way better consume target there. Armor you up for 5. Hit you with a little Crystallis. Yeah, we're going to play it all here and get this attack down to almost 0. Right, that's 6 sap. That's also sap put through 2 Seraph. Seraph's also eating 270. Like, look at that. This is a really clean build, I gotta say. In our worst circumstances here, I'm just going to ascend the Gilded Wing. That's gonna be trouble. Right? I'm just gonna Siren Song on the round that it's bad. We have one goal now in mind, and it is to keep our Lodestone Totem alive. That's it. I need to keep this alive at enough health that it... Like, it needs to be alive going into Seraph, and it needs to be at enough health that Seraph doesn't insta-kill my Hornbreaker Prince, right? My Hornbreaker Prince needs, like, 3 rounds, is what is he gonna be at? Because what do you got? You're at X5, right? No, he's only at X3. I didn't even play this yet. Whoa, I didn't even realize. Alright. Now he's at ×5. So he's at 1500. He currently needs to live 3 rounds. That's all. Just preserve this Vengeful Shard and take 1 per round. It's funny, but that's almost a good play. Just so I stop drawing into it. But it doesn't matter. Right. Look at him farm. God, One Horn's Tome with double stack is so good. Ark has died. Second to last round here. The last Purifier is here. This round is a good time to Siren Song. If I need to. Do I need to? Ah, good question. We will find out. I'm gonna play through the cards. We'll see what we have here. Because if I don't need the Siren Song, if I can play enough to lower their attack down to 0, it's better to do that. Also, just to confirm, this doesn't daze Seraph. Correct, it just saps him. Down to 7. Down to 5. Down to 3. Down to 1. I did not replay my Shark, however, I decided to take the 4 kills on my Hornbreaker Prince here instead. For 1 damage. Also, he gets frozen. That is a 540 damage Hornbreaker Prince right there. That guy, that right there is strength. That is power. That is nuts. This dude is huge. Damn, boy. He thick. I'm gonna let him farm like crazy, right? I could Siren Song whenever I need to, but like I guess I kind of needed to here. Maybe don't be so greedy, but also like look at this dude go. Right, I am not afraid of Seraph at this point. He's got 8 sap coming into this too. This is strong. Consume this card. Hidden Passage you. And yeah. I think he might kill him in 1 round. Yeah, he's still at the point where he kills him in 1 round, right? Through these guards. Just crushes it? Absolutely. My man's at 0 attack. What the hell? And then we Siren Song. Hit him. Wait, no. I've consumed through most of my cards, interestingly enough. There it is. Oh, weakness 3 there? Alright. What a strong run. Like, a 25 card deck where the only cards I added to it were... Well, we got all 3 Hornbreaker Princes, right? And we added a One Horn's Tome and duplicated it, a Lodestone Totem. Like, how many cards did I actually add to this deck? That's the question I want to answer now, right? That weren't forced on me. So I added this Fortify. 1 Helical Crystallis, which I then duplicated. 1 Hidden Passage. A Lodestone Totem from our unit draft. Siren Song, a Preserve, a Hot Shark. These were forced on me. And then 1 card. So I added 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 cards to this deck total, and duplicated 2 of them. That is not a lot of cards. Now, mind you, 3 of those cards are epic. This card could have been not here. It was very rarely useful. Holdover, Hidden Passage, Drop Cage did do some work for me though. I could watch this on 1 speed and I still think it would go really, like it would go very quickly. I think it's 1 round, right? Not quite 1 round. Goodbye, Seraph. That was a ridiculously strong run. And I think that run is a good example of just like not over adding cards, right? Especially with Stygian, I have this problem where I'm just like, yeah, I can take Ice Tornado here. It's not bad. And while it's not bad, it's not necessarily good. You have to ask yourself, you can take it. Do you want to take it? And in this situation, the answer was no most of the time. And we finally golded Energy Siphon. Hell yeah. That was my most damage dealt in a run ever. Wow. How about that? Only one more card left to gold over here. Look at that. And then we'll have mastered all of our cards. I'll let you try to guess what the last card is. I've said it before. And there you go. What a killer run. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed, leave me a like. Subscribe if you want to see more. I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.